guys, I feel like it's date night. I feel like I look like a mad hot mess. Just not, like I need to like do something with my hair, but I'm probably not. So it is nighttime. I had insomnia last night, like one of those all-nighters. So I took melatonin about 4 a.m. I took another one, nothing. So at like 6, I took my blood pressure medicine, which makes me sleepy. And then at like 7, it started to work, and I was just drowsy enough to fall asleep. But then it was like almost 8. I fell asleep, and then I woke up because I was on the couch, and I woke up a few times in between because I feel like instead of sleeping, I was doing what I like to call mom napping. Now, yes, I don't have any biological children, but I did have to help raise my niece when she was extremely young. Like the first 3 years, my sister needed a lot of help because she was going to school, working full time. So, and my mom was sick, and my dad was basically working all the time to pay for my mom's medical bills and like the whole family. So, and my sister was getting divorced from Katie's biological father, which is a total asshole, horrible human being. So she needed a lot of help. So I kind of felt like I was a teen mom in high school with my sister. My sister wasn't a teenager. She was 20. But yeah, like I would wake up with Katie in the middle of the night during the summer as I took care of her. When I was in school, she went to daycare. I would pick her up, and most of the time my sister would be able to drop her off, but sometimes I would have to. It was just like, it was like having a kid myself. And that's why I'm so close to Katie, because I have like another niece and nephew, but I'm extremely close to Katie. So is Justin. She used to call Justin Dad when she was little for the longest time. So anyway, and what I like to call mom napping is where you're like trying to catch like some sleep when the kids are asleep or something like that, but your brain's not really shut off. You're still listening for stuff. I do it all the time with Amber and Ralph. If we're going to nap, I can't, like, Ralph is a handful. He gets into like way too much stuff. So if I'm like falling asleep on the couch and I know there's like something out he could get into, or like at Christmas time, especially when all the decorations are out, or just like, I don't know, in case he needs to go out, or my dogs are like the center of my world. Like, it's insane. So they're very high maintenance. So my brain never really shuts off. And even though I knew it was Saturday and Justin was home for some reason, I was still listening for the dogs. Like, did they need to go out? Did they need food? Was he doing something he wasn't supposed to? Like, stuff like that. So I didn't go into like that deep sleep pretty much. But anyways, then when I woke up, I was like stumbling around, and Justin went and got food. And that was super sweet of him. And then we're selling the washer and dryer. Somebody wanted the washer, so we had to drive it, and then the person was late. Oh my god. And we didn't like leave there till like 5. It was, oh my god. But anyway, we sold it, and we got like $80 for it, so it's not bad. We still have the dryer, but I think that's gonna sell pretty quickly because gas dryers are expensive, and we're selling it for $150. So and the dryer is like in perfect condition, like nothing's ever been wrong with it. So then tonight's date night, which Justin had told me Friday. He planned a date night for us tonight. We're going to go see the National Lampoon's movie. That is our thing. Every Thanksgiving, we watch Christmas Vacation, which was my family thing. And now it's kind of just become me and Justin's thing. After Thanksgiving meal that night, we watch it. And the next day, we start decorating. So, I don't know. This National Lampoon seems like it's a little... I don't know. Let's get Justin's opinion on this. I came down here. It's so dark. It's like my palette from this morning. Waiting for Justin so we can get his opinion. What I was saying was it just seems really like, I don't want to say risque, but... Okay, so the new National Lampoons from the commercials, does it seem super like racy or risque for National Lampoons? Jenny, my sister seems to think, she was like, oh my god, when she saw the previews, because it was kind of like, some of the jokes were like, really? In a National Lampoon's movie? But, if you rewatch just Christmas Vacation alone.
But.
Huh?
You said but.
calm down. Like, Beavis or whatever. Is that Beavis's line? I don't even know. I'm so tired right now. But in Christmas Vacation, for its time, watching it as an adult, there's some pretty risque, like, jokes and stuff in there that you don't catch as a kid.
I think they have a reputation for pushing boundaries.
Yeah, and so, like, what I think, like, kind of what my sister is thinking is, like, too far this time. Like, think back into, like, the 90s or the 80s. Did that come out in the 70s or the 80s?
Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
I thought it was either in the late 80s or early 90s.
No, it wasn't in the 90s.
It must have been late 80s then.
Yeah, or 80s. I don't know. So we're going to Google. But I feel like we live in a different time now. So what, like, was really, I feel like the risque, like, boundaries thing is about the same for the time period. But we're going to go see it. 89. So we meet in the middle. So, yeah. I mean, does that make sense? It feels like it was kind of... because we live in a different time now, so what's, like, super appropriate and, like, okay now to people back then was crazy. Does that make sense? I don't know. We're going to see the movie and then tell y'all what we think. It shouldn't be, like, going off commercials. Olive Garden. They have vegetarian tour to Italy. I think I'm going to get that. Is that what you're getting?
I think so.
The one olive and the whole salad. But you got plenty of what are those? What are those called? Those peppers.
Pepperoncinis, I think.
Yeah, you got plenty of those though. But you like those though. But I only got one olive. The whole salad. I forgot that sauce is really good. But is that vegetarian?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that sauce. That's what I got. Should be called Tour de Carbs. Music's intense. Did you hear that music? It was pretty intense. Justin's, like, all butthurt. Not really butthurt, but, like, so I never finish my food. Even if I got a kid's meal, I probably would never finish it. Oh God, crowd of people. Hold on. Okay, it was a small sidewalk and a bunch of people coming. I don't want to have my hand all out with the camera and smack somebody. So anyway, I never finished my food. And it was like a huge platter. So I basically ate my eggplant and one ravioli. And I was like, oh, so full. So we put all our food, we're going to put our food in the box. But, like, Justin was pretty hungry because we only ate this morning. Or, like lunch, basically. So Justin's going to look up a movie while I talk. So, wow, this looks super angelic right now. Can you see this in the, like, a screenshot? I'm an angel. I'm just kidding. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the waitress comes, and Justin was really hungry, so he ate. What did you have? Ravioli?
I had the same thing you had, pretty much. Just a big piece of chicken instead of eggplant.
Yeah, and tortellinis, right?
Yeah, instead of ravioli.
So I ate a piece of chicken in the tortellini and just a little bit of that pasta in the middle, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and so, but he had made it, like, look so skinny on the plate, like, because, like, he ate the food on the outside, basically, and it's like a giant fucking plate. So the waitress comes back, and she's like, so, blah, blah, and she looks at his plate, she goes, oh, wow, and he was like, the fuck is that supposed to mean? What do you mean, wow? It was like, that was awkward.
I didn't say that.
No, but the way you looked was like, I didn't say you said it.
Yeah, well,
But your face said it, honey.
Okay.
Your face said it. But I was just like, kind of like, wow, what does that mean? It was weird. Oh man, the building's in the way now. The sun looks so freaking big. It was crazy. It looks like so big and bright for 8 o'clock at night. Isn't it beautiful? Sunset, even though there's a big freeway in the way. So we've already been talking about the movie. It's real nice. Real funny. Me and Justin are always like, real nice. But anyway, I think you should totally go see it without your kids, because this is what I feel like it's a nod to our generation. Like, it's a movie for us. It's not meant to be a classic for, like, families to watch, like we watch Christmas Vacation and the Vacation movies. That is not what this movie is. They kind of even say that in the movie. So you have to see it. It's really good. You should see it, but it is extremely pushy. Like, I thought from the commercials, I'm like, well, you know, it was a little risque back then, so they're just keeping up with the times. But, like...
Yeah, no. Way over the top.
I mean, like, how did they not get NC-17 at the end of that? Because it wasn't in the movie.
Well, I mean...
Stay for the credits. If you have your kids, don't stay for the credits. Like, don't take your kids to this movie.
Yes, do not take your
It is
children
not a child's
to
movie. But it is so freaking good. If you grew up, like, on Christmas Vacation and, like, all those movies and stuff, you have to see it. I really feel like what they did was that movie was made for just our generation that grew up on those movies to enjoy, not as the whole series was kind of meant for families. But so good. Did you love it?
I went in with really low expectations, and it was way better than I thought it would be.
There was a guy sitting behind us. He had the best laugh. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It just made me laugh even harder. It was so amazing. And then, like, it was good, too, because that theater we go to sometimes can be a little, like, iffy. It can be, like, a bunch of rude teenagers and stuff. But, like, this time it was, like, all our age or older. And so it was, like...
There was no teenagers in that movie.
Yeah, it was so good. Chevy Chase, though, like, he looks horrible. Like, he's almost unrecognizable. A couple of years ago, he did an Old Navy ad at Christmas time. And he just looked like an older version of himself. In this movie, he's unrecognizable. It's crazy. But we're about to go into Target. Okay, so we just got home. The puppy... Oh, look what he wants.
Yeah, I know.
We'll go in the backyard and do it in a second, puppy. He wants to play with his laser pointer. So, I'm going to call it a day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going shopping with Jenny and Katie, my sister and my niece. For her back-to-school clothes for her first year of high school. I don't think I'm ready for this emotionally. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!